Hey y'all, so finally back at it again with this fireplace. So I had to take a break from the fireplace because I had so many more things going on. One, the flooring, like I told you guys, I hired someone to do it. They completed the task, it's done. But now my next thing was moving. Like I now live in my house and I had to complete that task. So I had to stop the fireplace and focus on sorry if I can't hear you guys. I had to stop the fireplace and focus on packing everything in my apartment, packing my life up, my 2 year stint at the apartment, and move everything here. So literally, I think the last time I spoke to you guys, I had 2 weeks left in my apartment. So for the last 2 weeks, stopped the fireplace and concentrated on moving. I moved everything. Everything's here, including additional items, which I went to I bought. Amazon got a lot of my money. Okay, when I say a lot. So I ordered all the things for my living room and for my dining room that I would need to set up to make it how I wanted it to be livable, along with all the additional things that I needed for my fireplace. And now that I'm back working on the fireplace, realized that I made a mistake somewhere. Hence why they say measure twice, cut once. Well, I did that, but still made a mistake because I'm human. I do that. So I've been making mistakes left and right while I've been working on this in the last day and a half. So, yeah, that is where I'm at. It's interesting living in a new spot. Things are kind of overwhelming. Life is overwhelming, if I have to be honest with you right now. I'm kind of in a space of overwhelming feelings. Yeah. But let me show you my progress right now. And especially, before I move forward, when I say I'm overwhelmed and I'm in an overwhelming feeling, it's not that I'm sad or upset, just a lot going on in a short amount of time. Even though if I was to tell you guys, I did have a month, but it does feel a month of working 2 jobs, a month of going through the process, closing on the house, a month of moving, a month of dealing with all the family stuff that I had to deal with, and still be active and do the things that I want to do in life, and still move on and continue my life, and not make this be the only part of my life. Moving, it has been overwhelming. So moving from an apartment of 2 years into a house, in respects to my pets, in respects to making sure I'm keeping time with my family, making sure I'm taking time to do the projects that I want to do, making sure I take time to do both of my jobs. It has been, and making sure I'm here for all the projects that needs to get done. It has been a very overwhelming process. So not that it's sad, it's just a lot going on all at once. So that's what I've been feeling. So I don't want you guys to think that this was a big mistake. It wasn't. This was the best thing I could have done in my life, if I have to be honest with you. Within the month and a half that I've had ownership of this house, without seeing the changes that I've made, my house has gone up in value already. So, you know, and it's only up from here, Star's the limit. So now that we've kind of gotten through this, and kind of gotten here, let me show you guys what I've done. I've kind of like mapped out my mantle. So let me show you guys. So if y'all can see, like I kind of mapped out the mantle in essence. So I want it to be between these 2 boards. This is how big it's gonna be. It's gonna be a little bit smaller than this. It has to be here because this is where the support beams are, right? For the mantle. The other pieces are where the support beams are, so I can place the TV. The TV is gonna be smaller than the mantle, and the mantle is gonna be a little bit bigger than the TV. And then the TV goes up there. This part is the bottom, so it'll be the fireplace piece. And I changed the idea for the fireplace. I'm gonna return the cement backer boards. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put sheetrock down at the bottom because I bought the stones that I was gonna purchase. I'm the type of person, when I purchase stuff, I tend to purchase expensively. And the stones that I wanted for the bottom of the fireplace were ridiculously expensive. So yeah. So what I did is I bought the sheetrock. I bought that to put along the fireplace and along this. It should be here today. They haven't delivered it yet, but it should be delivered today. And then I bought peel and stick look, kind of like tile look. And those have the colors that I'm gonna do in my living room. So, and that should not take that long, and it shouldn't take that long to dry. The process should be real quick. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Let me show you guys the mistakes that I made, so that if you guys decided to redo this fireplace, you guys won't make the same mistakes that I made. Okay? If you hear solid as a rock. So first of all, this isn't really a mistake. It's just like I didn't do a good job cutting the shiplap to make it seamless. So if you see my fingers, you see how thin the pieces are. But then when you reach up there, a lot of my finger is being hidden, right? That's because it's not. For one, it was cut straight because I cut it on the miter saw. But then I tried to use a handheld circular saw to cut it again, and yeah, it didn't cut straight. So yeah, that's one mistake. I figured that I would try to cut with my oscillating tool. I would try to cut it down a little bit on this end so that I have the backer wood to help guide me, and then I have a corner round that's gonna fit right over it, and then we'll paint it and it'll be good. So that's that, guys. So I did all of that yesterday. All of this stuff happened yesterday. Then I was like, fuck it. I figured out what I was gonna do, whatever the case may be. Didn't do it last night because I got not bored, I got annoyed. Because if I pull you guys back a little bit more, let me see if I lower this. If I lower you guys, you see down at the bottom right here, this at the bottom, I started messing it up and I just got pissed off. And I did the same thing up at the top. So yeah. And then one other thing I messed up, I guess you guys can see it from this angle. I'm gonna drop my phone down a little bit more. So you see the two pieces of wood right here? You see this wood right here, and then this wood? As you can see, this is now flush with the wall. This is now flush with the wall. That's because I cut it. I cut these. This isn't. This one at the bottom isn't. So they're supposed to be flush. That didn't work out for me. So now I'm here using the oscillating tool right here to cut these out. And it's the most struggling and stressful thing I will ever, in essence, do. Which I haven't done this yet, but right now, this is it. And I have to do it for all of it on this side. All the way up to the top. So this should be fun. So I guess I'll take you guys along. This is the shiplap to cover up this side of the wall. And then these little ones right here, these little ones I'm gonna cut. The little ones I'm gonna cut to fit here and then cover up this space right here. This, I'm contemplating on just getting a board that's kind of just gonna slap right there and then just put the shiplap here. So we'll see how that works out because I have another piece that goes on top of here to make it thicker. So yeah, all right, so let me put you guys. So now that we've kind of went over all of my mess ups and fuck ups and misgivings and things that I would want for you guys, if you guys decided to go ahead and do this yourself, you guys know what to look out for. Make sure you cut once, measure twice, measure, and make sure, don't just think it's gonna be right the first time because clearly it's not. But yeah, so let's continue cutting the rest of the board and go from there and figure out, do the rest, you know? And then we're gonna wait for the sheet rock to come, and then we'll be good to go. And then I just have to wait for the stickers and stuff, not the tile, the stick-on tile to come, and we'll be good. The fireplace will be a finished process. On Monday, I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm too short. I'm short, okay? Very much short. 5'2", on a good day. So I don't know if you guys remember when I was taking these out, which is the crown molding. Yeah, I don't want them in my living room. I've accepted that. I've accepted that it ain't for me. I'm not that person. So I'm taking those out. And with taking those out means that I can't reach the top to take them out because my step stool is not as tall. So I have the same guys that did my floors coming to do to take out the crown molding for me on Monday, which they're doing it for me because my mom is doing a whole bunch of work with them in her house. So yeah. They're doing that, and they're gonna cover all the holes that I made. Remember the holes, the holes that I made? Well, not one, the few holes that I made in the walls when I was taking out the baseboards. Yeah, they're gonna cover those for me. So he's gonna do that on Monday, and we should be good to go. That's where we're at. So let's go ahead and cut the little boards off, the excess boards off, and wait for the sheetrock to come in. And hopefully by the time I finish cut this side off and I start on this side, the sheetrock will be here, so I can take on another task because this is boring. And it vibrates. And you guys know, I told you guys that I broke my wrist a few years ago. And let's just say, having your wrist doing for an hour, it's not fun. Let's get to business. Okay, y'all, so the oscillating tune died right as soon as I was recording, and I was about to chip off a piece. It's okay, because I have other things to do. So this is a half inch kind of piece of wood, which I need to put on the side of the bookshelf so that my shiplap can be attached. Why? Because the bookshelf, even though it's flushed against a piece of wood, I don't know why, but it's not lining up with the front side. So we gotta put this on there to keep it. So we'll put that on, and while it's doing, and possibly continue with the shiplap on that side, and keep going on to another task while the batteries are charging. Guys, I think I overreacted a little. I think I actually needed the things that were going to be here for the simple fact of, yeah, that lip, as you can see, it was covering it. So I might not need to take it out on that side, which is positive. Positive stuff. That's positive stuff right there. So yeah. Now, this stick is a little too long, so it's too long, so I'm going to cut it, and then I'm gonna cut the strip that goes here, and then start the shiplap again coming down. Bada bing, bada boom. And just like that, we're gonna be back in the row. At least on this side, we'll start getting the shiplap. And then we gotta go over there. Once this oscillating saw is ready, we gotta go back over there and do the rest. And this, I already got the wood for these. It's right here. But I don't have the front panel, because the front panel I bought a different type of wood to put on the front so that it would look nicer. So we'll see what happens when that arrives. I feel excited that I just did that. I don't know why. I'm a little bit excited and a little happy, because I feel like I've been kind of stuck. So let's go ahead and cut this. Y'all, I'm so pissed off. Like, I just did all of this, said a whole bunch of shit and was not recording. It was not meant for you guys. Excuse my hair. I haven't done anything with it. I've been around the world already for the day. I done recorded a whole bunch of shit for you guys already and didn't even hit record. So yeah, I'm not really in the best mood. So yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. As you guys can see, one notch up. I started. I cut all of these things down. What we're going to do today. Let's get into it real quick. We're going to put all the boards on, not all the way, only to the 11th board, because I need to figure out where the TV is going to go and where I'm going to drill a hole through the shiplap so that all the cords for the TV and stuff can go in there, right? And then it's going to go through the little bookcase, the little casing, that cubby that I got, and all the cords can run back and go into the TV. Simple as that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not explaining more. Explained damn near 10 minutes of that shit. And now you get 1 minute of it. So, yeah. I'm going to go get me some water with some energy, something in there. And so that probably I'll be in a better mood. I'll be back. All right, guys. So what we got today, we got a water with a Jolly Rancher energy pack. 80 grams of caffeine, 10 grams of calories. That is good. That is how I normally do my water pack. And for my snack right now, we got dried mangoes. That's what we're putting close so that we can reach for snackage and water to give me a little upper. Ooh, it smells like just like green apple Jolly Rancher. Let's see. Ooh, it is green. It's green, guys. This is my first time drinking this one, so we'll see how it tastes. Let me go ahead and mix it. I'll show you guys what I got. It smells like a green apple Jolly Rancher. This is Pure Kick Zero Sugar. I think I got this at the Dollar General. And I wanted to taste it. I think that's where I got it. I don't know. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, it tastes like Jolly Ranchers. Oh, it tastes like Jolly Ranchers so bad. With the little sour to it. And then ground mango. This is the Simply Truth organic dried mango. My cat is here. Talking shit. Tahoe, say hi to the people. Alright, that's enough. That's enough camera time. Let's go ahead and put this stuff up. Don't forget, safety first. I do have my gloves around the corner, but it's whatever right now.
Never ever remedy or a cure.